Hey guys, it's Marshall Tingle with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week of August 31st through September 6th. So, another busy week here across the state of Kentucky in your auction barns and markets. Not as busy as it was this time last week though. 16,924 head of cattle marketed statewide. If you compare that to last week, it's about 6,000 head lower. But I tell you what, it is fall. You're starting to see a lot more of these lightweight cattle come into the barn. You're seeing a lot of loads come into the barns, and these lightweight cattle are in pretty high demand. The market's up on them. Now, we'll say this, you are starting to see more of a spread in your weight categories just because you're starting to see some of these farm fresh cattle coming right off the cows that haven't been weaned or pre-vaxxed, and that's giving you a little bit more of a spread. But now, as a whole, on these feeder cattle coming in, we're going to call those $5 to $10 higher across the board, steers and heifers. And some places have seen them up to $15 higher, guys. Loads unevenly steady, but we have had some sure enough barn burners that we'll talk about here in a second. Now, let's talk about what these light things are worth going in. Your top selling 3-weight steer here in the state of Kentucky this past week, $605. Now, when I give you the rest of these categories, I'm going to give you a little bit of a spread on them just because of that farm fresh versus weaned criteria in there. So let's talk about this. 4-weight steers, call those $450 to $460. They topped off at $519. Your 5-weight steer cattle, $420 to $440. There's one of the spreads I was talking about. They topped off at $457.5. Your 6-weight steers, call those $380 to $4. There is the spread. They topped off at $427.50. But let's jump right in these loads, guys. This is where it gets exciting. Check these things out. 66 head of black steers, $802 on the average. Ready for this? $380.75. Now, go just a little bit lighter here, 63 of them, all black steers as well, 801 on the average at 370 flat. Then a big string, 167 head of these guys, 868 on the average, all black steers, 359 and a quarter. And then close off strong as well, guys, 65 head of them, 871, just a little bit heavier. More dollars here, 362 is what they're worth there. But check out your Holstein trade, guys. It might have been the highest Holstein trade in the state and the nation as far as I know of. 58 head of big Holstein steers weighed 908 on the average. Ready for this? $299.50. Now, your CME feeder cattle index for the week's been pretty much steady. Monday the 1st, 365.52. Tuesday the 2nd, 365.43. Wednesday the 3rd, 361.35. So back just a hair, but we rebounded there on Thursday the 4th, 363.96. Now, I don't have Friday's data for you yet, but stay tuned with us here on your emails, and we will get that to you just as soon as we can. So that's what's going on in your cash market. That's what's going on in your CME feeder cattle index. If you've got any questions about any of this information or you're interested in the LRP policy, there really is no better time than right now to invest in with us. Feel free to reach out to the guys. Call Ian Thomas at 859-613-2453. Call Adam Shoemaker at 859-338-4116. And don't forget about Cole Clark. He's at 859-865-2980. Or check him out on the web, www